Hi, my name's Simon Linacre and I'm here to tell you a bit about the new on-demand course from ALPSP, Effective Journals Publishing. I'm the creator and deliverer of the content, and so I just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of who the course is suitable for, the kind of learning outcomes you would expect, and the benefits of the on-demand format. So the course came from an original course which was like a kind of basic introduction to journals publishing. And what myself and ALPSP wanted to do was to create a course that took people from that kind of basic understanding of journals publishing to the next level, essentially to understand how to publish journals more effectively. So it's very much a stepping stone in terms of your career for those people who are publishers within a publishing company who want to develop their knowledge and help them move to the next level in their career. The kind of learning outcomes are relatively specific, a little bit more specific than perhaps the beginning course. We look at intellectual property, so this is the underpinning not just of open access but also of subscription publishing, and how that underpinning still is highly relevant today, and particularly with regard to AI, how our understanding and how the interpretation of intellectual property is developing. We look in depth at another hot topic, which is publication ethics. This is as distinct from research ethics, although there is an overlap with that. So we're looking at things like plagiarism and again, the impact of AI and how that is developing our understanding of the kind of deeper problems that may actually exist within academic publishing. We look in depth at open access, particularly in terms of what we call on the course the 4 Ps. So this is policies, platforms, preprints, and publications. We look at something that's not really covered traditionally in journals publishing, which is how publishers now use a lot of key aspects of product and project management in developing their journal offer. So we look at things like agile processes to understand better how we can develop new products, develop new journals in a more effective way. We look at marketing, but specifically what I would call strategic marketing, content marketing, and digital marketing, the fundamentals of marketing that underpin all of those, but also, again, looking at how things like social media have developed and are still developing, and how to get the most out of social media marketing and other forms of marketing. We look at sales, and not just obviously subscription sales, but how open access sales affects the profit and loss account. And we spend a lot of time looking at the profit and loss account so that we can analyze things, so that when we are giving our budgets and our targets and our forecasts, we know how to interpret the information beforehand and how we can really impact positively the P&L in the future. And then finally, we look at some broader questions that take a lot of what we've been discussing in the course and apply them to some specific questions. These include, what will the role of university libraries look like in the future in terms of pricing and transformative agreements? How is that developing? And how is the journal itself developing into the future? Now, the benefits of the on-demand course, as well as including all of that information, include the fact that it's accessible 24/7 for the 6 months that you've got access, and hopefully it's presented in an engaging way, and you can always stop and you can replay any key points or take screenshots or that kind of thing to enable you to take that knowledge forward and hopefully help you to become a better publisher. Thanks very much.